This is our eighth and final message in our series of inspiration and hope to nurses around the globe in honor of the International Year of the Nurse. To demonstrate our appreciation, we are also offering a special gift from New York designer Abigail Glass, so stay with us until the very end for the details. But now on to our message. Today, the partners at L3 Fusion want to focus on how important it is for nurses to be innovators. It's about building a space for people to learn, create, and adapt as you become aware of problems that need solving. You, more than anyone, are aware of many problems in the current environment, but there is one thing you can be certain of. You don't need to accept the status quo. It's time to innovate. Let's talk about the big picture first. It is increasingly understood within the healthcare industry and the public domain that transformation of our healthcare delivery system is needed in order to achieve and sustain effective healthcare in the future. Nurses are well positioned to help achieve this by virtue of their education and experience to lead and promote innovation inside the system with traditional and non-traditional roles, as well as outside the system as entrepreneurs, advisors, and business partners. We don't want to give the impression that innovation is a creative free-for-all. Innovation is focused and purposeful work that begins with looking, noticing, asking, and listening. As nurses, you are experts in seeing and identifying problematic situations that come from unexpected occurrences, incongruities, and shifts in priorities. When nurses are willing to take the time to define a problem in ways that help others see and understand the significance, the work of innovation can begin. It's actually pretty cool to be on a team with a vision and then make it work. So don't accept poor conditions or workarounds. Remember, as nurses, you are a warrior, and with that comes great personal responsibility. Take that spirit, that fight, and put it towards identifying those pain points that negatively impact you and others. We're certain you've seen quite a few of those pain points this past year. Take the time to frame the problem that is affecting your work, the work of the team, and yes, even the patient's life, in ways that help others see and understand the risks and opportunities of the situation. Be empowered to get the attention of your senior leaders, and be inspired to partner with others to create something better. So let's provide you with an example of this that many of you are probably experiencing right now, which is family members unable to be in the hospital with their loved ones during this pandemic. This inability to communicate is a huge dissatisfier for the patients and a disruption for you, the nurse, trying to manage their care. You can't always find a moment to phone the family, so families begin calling to get information and are put on hold, or worse yet, passed to multiple people with no answers. This just creates more chaos and frustration for everyone. Sound familiar? This pandemic has disrupted the familiar, and you have been on autopilot to just get through the crisis du jour. Well, this communication problem is perfect for an innovator. You now begin thinking through possible solutions or opportunities, and develop a better structure and process that allows for daily outreach to family members. Maybe that's partnering with case managers, or maybe it's bringing back those that have been furloughed to provide this outreach. So let's think about what happened here. Well, you just went from wishing it were better to making it better. You are an innovator. What are we saying? Well, we are saying be bold. Don't sit back and accept the chaos around you. Use your knowledge and sense of curiosity to question the status quo and push the boundaries around you so you can achieve balance and growth. It's within you. Before we move on to the giveaway, let's take a moment and highlight the topics we've covered in our Year of the Nurse video series. We hope you refer to the videos listed quite often, for within each of the messages is a reminder of how valuable you and your profession are to your patients and your community. For as you know, nursing goes far beyond those hospital walls. And finally, we do know you may find it difficult to feel appreciated these days, or you may feel like no one is listening. But your voice is strong. Keep making us listen. You have already been part of a movement that views you with a very different lens, one that is clearer as to the value you bring to each and every one of us. Embrace that new influence, use it wisely, and make an impact wherever your paths lead you. For you are a warrior, and that's what warriors do. Now on to the giveaway we mentioned at the very beginning of this video. We would like each nurse who views this video to email us with your warrior story of 2020. Don't hold back, we want to hear your truth. We may not be able to fight the fight with you personally, but we can honor you. We will select 6 winners to receive one of these amazing bracelets from New York designer Abigail Glass. Abigail Glass makes fine leather accessories designed in New York for the modern woman, one who is edgy and one who has that soft side. She is fierce, she is a warrior. This is our way of saying, warrior on. So please email Kathy Scott at kathy.scott@l3fusion.com. That's Kathy with a K, .scott@l3fusion.com.